They like Mitch's ability, his arm talent, the way he threw it. They would say to a man that he probably had a better season on tape than Deshaun Watson. But the missing component could be, or the deciding factor could be, Deshaun Watson's ability to win games and the fact that he played so many games over his time compared to Trubisky's 13-game
So
slate.
dynamic player. Okay. Great character.
Great.
Terrific from the neck up.
All the way.
Plays in big games.
Loves it.
In big ways. Loves the spotlight. Does not shy from it.
Has won at every level.
That's one quarterback.
Yep.
Another quarterback, veteran quarterback, extremely talented.
Mm-hmm.
Has won games before, but has now been sent packing by two teams and has the MO of not caring. Which one fits a New York stage? Or is that not a fair assessment from an evaluator's point of view of Jay Cutler? Did I just tear him?
I mean, kind of
unfairly.
Him. I would say this about Jay Cutler.
Please.
Super talented, big arm. He's a guy that's very, very smart. He's competitive. I think the body language stuff is real because you just wonder about the care factor when you look at him on tape. He just doesn't exude the leadership qualities that you would want from a franchise quarterback. However, not being in the building, I just don't know what his interactions are when it comes to it. I will say he's tough. He has won some games, but I can't put his record all on him because I can't say he's always been surrounded by the best talent to do it. But I will say this, after you play for a long time in the league, you are what you are. And so if you're a coach and you're trying to figure out, do I want Jay Cutler or Deshaun Watson, a lot of it depends on where are you from a status standpoint in your contract. Do you have time to wait on Deshaun to grow up into the franchise quarterback that you think he can be, or do you have to win right away? Because if you have to win right away, it's easier to take a Jay Cutler, ask Jay Cutler what he likes to do on offense, and build an offense around that. With a new offensive coordinator in John Morton, a bunch of new pieces that are kind of coming over, you're rebuilding the defense, you're retooling the offense. It's a lot for anybody to jump in. I would probably skew towards the veteran because in the midst of all that chaos, at least you have a guy who is comfortable playing the game. He knows the game. He understands verbiage. He knows the speed and tempo of the game. Whereas with a young guy, everything is new. And I don't know if you could support him enough to allow him to have success.
Bucky Brooks, my compadre from the NFL Media Group, draft analyst here on the Rich Eisen Show. Will Watson be available top 10, do you think?
I think so because if you look at the dominoes and the way that they've gone, Cleveland is probably going to take the pass rusher at number one.
Garrett, correct?
Yes.
There's no question about it.
Well, I think he's going to be – I think you kind of have to take him based on how he's performed on tape and how he looked at the combine. I think you kind of open yourself up to criticism if you bypass him and he turns out to be the star that all the signs say that he could be.
Okay.
So then you go to San Francisco with Brian Hoyer. That gives them a short-term starter. And then you're hearing the rumors about Kirk Cousins, so they're probably off the board. Chicago with Mike Glennon, they're done. You go down to
Hold
6.
on, are they done though? I mean,
I think we're pretty close to that agreement probably being in place. And if they take
no, I'm assuming that it is. I'm not saying that they're. I'm saying are they done from a quarterback perspective?
Well, I think they can take
at
a quarterback,
3?
but I don't think they take the quarterback at 3 because now you're saying I have Mike Glennon. We'll take another blue chip player at 3. We can come back late in the draft and address the quarterback situation. Maybe it's the top of the second round.
Right.
But so that puts them out. So the only team within the top 10 that really has a quarterback need would be the New York Jets. And so if we're saying that and we're looking at the free agent market versus taking a rookie, it's just hard for me to think that Todd Bowles, knowing how tenuous his situation could be, is going to endorse, hey, let's go get the rookie. The rookie's going to save you my job.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.